Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a while since you guys have seen me, or since I've basically had a nice sit down / chit chat with you guys. You guys can tell by the title, I'm going to be talking to you guys about my experience. As you guys know, we had a little situation in the beginning, which I shared on my Instagram, if you guys follow me there. And a lot of you were asking and telling me to share exactly what happened. So I thought I would share that. But also bits of tips and advice if you're planning on going to Marrakech, because I know it's become a very popular destination in recent years. And there's been an influx of people going. And it is a beautiful, beautiful city to visit. So to start off with, I went there with a group of friends for one of my best friends' 25th. It's a place that we've always wanted to go to because we've heard so many good things about it. So we were so excited to go. And we were there for 6 days. We stayed in a riad. We stayed in Riad Chema. I hope it's Chema, not Kema, but it's spelled with a CH. So I'm going to say Chema. We stayed in Riad Chema, and you'll find that most riads are in the old town, and the old town is basically called the Medina. You have the palace there, you have the secret garden. There's so many things that happens in the Medina, and it's just a great way to get the real Moroccan experience. And outside of the Medina is what you call the new town, so that's where a lot of the new hotels, the resorts, the clubs, the bars, everything happens. There is some in the Medina, which is the old town, but not as much as there are or were discovered in the new town. The thing I loved about it is that you're walking through like the bustling streets, the Marrakech, the stores, there's so much happening, and you walk through your riad and it's like a palace. It's just beautiful and it's so serene. And so I would definitely recommend staying there. The hospitality was amazing. It's just the unfortunate thing we had at the start where we experienced like racism, like twice in the same day, and this was like our first full day, so it was a little traumatizing just because we felt like we were in a position where we could not do anything. And yeah, it's just something like I said I was going to share. So on our way out from our riad, we had to walk through the stores. We're walking to the new town. We thought, let us explore the town, see what there is to offer. And I always recommend doing this when I go to a place where I'm not really familiar with, and I'm sure a lot of you guys do this as well, where you just for the first day, maybe the morning or afternoon, just explore the town, make note of certain places you might want to visit, especially as a place like Marrakech where it's not like Europe or anything. They are quite liberal but not so liberal, so you need to know what to wear, how to behave and everything, just to be respectful to the locals, if that makes sense. So we were unsure, and especially as we're staying in the old town, which is very much old Marrakech, there's still some things that are not necessarily applied in the new town, so we just wanted to be careful and just be, again, respectful. So we decided, let's just walk out, explore the town. And on our way out, we're walking through the town, and one of the things that you would experience is that you will get people chanting names at you. You get things like Beyonce, Nicki Minaj, Michelle Obama, and a lot of times we got Rasta because we had braids in. Don't see how that correlates. We had quite a lot of that, and at this one particular point, as they were chanting all these things, then one of them just decided to go, the N-word. They were just like, that's what they said. And me and my friends were like, he did not just say that. And bear in mind, we're walking, we're trying to get to our destination now. And then they said it again. And we turned around, we were like, so confused. And they found it amusing because when my friend was like, what the hell are you saying? They were laughing and they thought it was funny. And we were just like, you know what? We can't do anything now because we're in a different country. We can't really defend ourselves. We're 4 girls. We're relatively young, and there's just so many men. So we just decided, you know what, we're just going to leave it. So we just kept on walking. And literally in the space of 10 minutes as we were getting to our destination, we were walking on the road now. And I was in front with my friend, and the other 2 friends were behind her. And again, when you're driving past, you get men chanting at you. Bear in mind, we're covered. You get men chanting at you and saying stuff. And at this one point, we saw a carriage approaching with 3 men. One of them was standing and they were saying something. And I looked and I was like, surely that's not us. Because he looked very aggressive or angry. And I turned around and said, surely that's not us. Because we were just minding our business and we were just walking straight. So he's approaching now and something just says to me, oh, something's not right. So I'm just to my friend like, listen, beware. Bear in mind, a few of my friends are a few blocks down. They're just busy snapping, taking photos. And before I know it, I turn around and I look at this guy and he says something. He's swearing in Arabic or something like that. You could just tell. And he goes, and he just spits. He spits at me and my friend. And then before I knew, I tried to turn around and gesture to my friends, guys, be careful, because they were snapping and taking photos. He did it again, and this time a bit of it flicked my friend on her face. And we stood there and we were so shocked. It was just really, really unfortunate. And when I shared my experience, well, briefly on Instagram, some of you guys said that you did experience like level of racism there. And I don't know whether, you know, if you're from a certain background, whether you're white, you're Asian or anything. I can't speak on behalf of you guys, but I do definitely know as a black woman in that sort of environment, you are treated differently. And we learnt the hard way. It's not an entire representation of the country, of the people. We just had a few mishaps whilst we were there. Now, it could have been several factors. Not saying that it is acceptable for them to do that. We definitely checked before we left the riad that we were covered up. Now, this is the question that we get asked a lot of the time. In the riads, we usually wear whatever we want, flowy maxi dresses and everything. But when we do step out the riad, like things like this would never happen. I'd usually cover myself with a scarf because I am quite busty. So I don't really want to draw attention. Or I wear a long maxi dress. As long as I cover my legs and my chest, I'm usually quite comfortable. I don't mind showing my arms. But particularly when we're walking through the old town, we just found that it is still old Marrakech. A lot of the locals are based there, not so much like a new town where a lot of the tourists are. You just still have to be a bit respectful, so we did bear that in mind. So as we're walking, we really did not know what we're doing to cause this reaction. And when we got back to the riad, and we spoke with the guys there, they basically said it is racism and I don't know, but something's happening in the country where a lot of people are coming from certain African countries, I'm not going to say the name, and they're causing trouble, and some of the locals are just scared. And in my mind, I think that's actually disheartening. It's not an excuse, do you know what I mean? Because out of all the places, I don't expect to have that from a North African country. And a lot of you shared your experiences basically just saying that you had something similar where people called you names or they hassled you and things like that. So yeah, that was our first experience. It was really traumatizing for us and we were really upset. Like, I mean, like when we sat down, when we got to our destination, we sat down, we had our dinner and everything. Before then, we just literally burst out crying because we didn't know whether this was something that we were going to experience. And especially as a lot of the time, when people do go to Marrakech, especially for the first time, they tend to stay in hotels, where they tend to stay in more of the resort side, where they feel more comfortable, there's easily mobility, you have your own shuttle experience and everything. But we just wanted to get the full Marrakech experience, and boy did we get that. So aside from that, that was only the first day. So that was terrible, but I'm kind of happy we had that experience because it allowed us to really understand how we were going to navigate the next few days of our stay. Always make sure that your transport is organized before you go there. Most hotels will organize that for you, but if you're staying in the riad, unless the riad has transport organized, make sure you do have something organized. I'd also advise do book excursions and have things to do. There were cooking classes that I did not book prior to arriving, so I missed out on that. And other few excursions, we wanted to go with the flow, but I find that when you do live or when you do stay outside of any resort and anything, especially if you're staying in Riyadh or in the Medina, which is Old Town, you tend to want to do a lot of things because you want to explore the town, you want to, you know, get a feel. So it's always nice to book something in advance. And the food was amazing, so we had quite an experience with the food. There's also quite a lot of French like cuisine, because Moroccans, French, it's very intertwined because I think Morocco was colonized by the French, so there is a heavy French influence, but it was beautiful. So now they have a really good nightlife, surprisingly, in Marrakech, if you didn't know that. There's some good shisha places, and I'm going to leave a link to the description bar below to all the places we went. And if you have any questions, you guys know I respond to my comments, so leave a comment in the comments section, I'll get back to you. But yes, it was such a great experience. Unfortunately, we had that experience in the beginning, but aside from that, everything got just improved over time, and it was definitely got better as I expected. But yeah, if you're planning on going to Marrakech, I would definitely recommend visiting. It is an experience. Obviously there are a few things to be mindful of. Just make sure that you dress appropriately. Some places you might go to, you might see people wearing hot pants, dresses and everything, but it just draws a bit more attention, and sometimes unnecessary attention that you do not need. So I would just avoid that in total. But aside from that, I would go again. Oh, and we did this thing called a hammam. So if you're going and you don't know what a hammam is, or hammam, I don't know, I say hammam, but if it's a hammam, let me know. But if you're going to get hammam, I will 110% recommend it. Oh my gosh, so basically hammam is a Turkish bath, so they apply black soap all over you. It reminds me of the black soap we get in Ghana and also Nigeria, and it's a black soap they apply all over your skin. You sit in a steam room for about 20 minutes and they come with these scourers and they scrub your skin down, and when you're done you just see all the dead cells coming off and your skin feels like butter. Then they allow you to rest a bit in the sauna, then you shower, then you go out, you relax, just have some mint tea, Moroccan mint tea, and you just zen, and then you go for a massage, like a really relaxing body massage. It was like an hour and I slept throughout. You have no choice but to sleep. And then after that they rubbed some oil all over us and my skin was like glistening. I felt so refreshed. So yeah, I would definitely recommend a hammam if you haven't done it, and there's so many places you can get it done. You can get them done for as little as £1, especially in the old town Medina. You get the real like traditional way in which they do it, but you can also get it done for something such as 600 dirhams, which is about 40–50 pounds, and that's what we spent, and it was an amazing experience. So definitely worth it. I'm going to show you guys bits and bobs or snippets from our trip, and yes, I do hope you enjoy the rest of the vlog. Again, if you have any questions, let me know, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye. Hey guys, so we're literally just about to board the flight. We're going to Luton Airport and we're so excited. I think it's going to be like a 4-hour journey, so yeah. Say hi, birthday girl. What early birthday? We're having a girls trip. Yes, for Renice's birthday. How old are you going to be? 25. 3's not well. No. My girl said 25. That's a good one. That's a very good one. Birthday. Hey, Lord God, Jesus, heaven and earth. It's cool. Oh my God. I'm not come already. Literally just arrived at the Riyadh. It's so beautiful. I'm going to show you guys. The sun is very technically 35 degrees. You're probably going to see me squinting, but yes. So it's our first night and we're just having dinner. So we have here this is freshly made bread. Yeah, that'd be nice. Some olives. So pretty. We look all nice and summery. Because it's like, I'm not ready. Because you're never in anything. So it's literally day 2 of Morocco and we're just having breakfast. It's so pretty here. So they've just set up the breakfast spread and some Moroccan pancakes. And I assume you garnish it with this jam. So it's literally day 2 of our trip here in Morocco. We're going to explore the town and just basically get familiar with our surroundings. With me fellow Kez. Say hi, Kezzy. Hey, 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 hey. Look at into the pool. Oh my god, that's so cute. We literally look like a girl band. We girl band.
And I'm Kelly. Thank you.
What am I? I'll take Latoya. Who are you?
I'm Kelly.
LOL. You can take the answer. I'm Latoya. Okay, so we're about to go and explore the new town. Hey guys, so we're literally at a cafe called Cafe La Poche. It's in the new town, Morocco new town, and yeah, we just had lunch and now we're about to have dessert. I am having my ice cream.
Do your rap quick.
Start me off.
What, back and forth rap, yeah? I say something, you say something. Hi, my name is Whitney. No, that was the beat was off of it. Let's start.
She used to when she came out, she was like, oh, why is that there? Oh, when you just asked me to
So the first time, so when we went to the toilet, she went to the actual lady.
Oh, when we came in?
Yeah. Because I saw Monsieur, I thought Monsieur was woman. Monsieur, yeah. Monsieur was man. Room to the correct room.
So how did you find today?
Say it's a rap.
It's a wrap. It's gonna do pat pat. Jesus.
And it's
How do you feel?
done. Last words? Matting.
Yeah. Okay guys, so we are in the secret garden, which is in the old town. It's really beautiful and we literally just got in. If you can see, there are turtles over there. Rianne's really excited. And babe, don't fall in, yeah? The turtles.
Oh, there's turtles.
So the secret garden is one of the oldest gardens here in Marrakech. It's got a really beautiful natural habitat, so you can see. So we're literally just here at the hammam. Yeah. Hey guys, so we literally just had dinner for Renice's birthday. It's birthday. Oh my god, look at my top. So we are at Azar, which is a Moroccan restaurant, and we're just having dinner and cocktails and then have some shisha. Shisha with the girls. And everyone's looking lovely. Cheers! Hi, birthday girl. Hi. It's Izzy's birthday. Happy, you okay, Cameron? Very good. Hello, birthday. Happy birthday to you. Has come down, which is really nice. Obviously couldn't film them as much as I would. Yeah, it's our last full day in Marrakech. It's been a good trip. It started off pretty like a dampener. Today's so nice because yeah, we're chilling poolside and just having drinks, and we're gonna go for a swim in the bit. Renice, do you want to be in the vlog? So we were celebrating Renice's birthday yesterday, and it's mainly the reason we came for this trip, and it was really nice. So she's 25 now. Do you agree? Quarter life crisis.
I know, yeah.
thank you very much for watching this video. I hope you liked it and I hope you found it insightful. If you have any questions or anything, let me know in the comment section down below, because you guys know I respond to my comments, and if you want to know anything, I'll be there to let you know. But yes, I will be back soon with another video. In case you guys are wondering where I am, I'm currently in Lagos. I'm in our family home in Lagos, my parents. And yeah, for those of you asking, it's a braids wig, and I usually get this done when I'm in Lagos. My mum gets it for me, where they braid the wig, they sew the braids wig from here to there, and I just braid the front. So I just wanted braids for Marrakech. I wanted to do braids, but I thought Marrakech would be the perfect place, and I'm kind of happy I did it. It was a bit heavy, I would say. So when I got back to London, I kept it in for a week and a bit, and then I just took it out. And yeah, so yeah, my lovelies. Again, I'm rambling, so I hope you like this video. See you soon.